right, so I'm going to record this call. So welcome to this evening's presentation. My name is Cesar Rincon. I'll be your presenter for tonight. And just a couple quick housekeeping rules. Like I said earlier, if you could please make sure your phone stays on mute so that we can avoid any background noise. And then also, if you're up for it, if you don't mind sharing your camera, turning on your camera so we can see your pretty face and so we know who you are. I know a lot of the people that are on the line, but some of you we don't know, so it'd be great if we could see your face and get to know you a little bit better. So speaking of getting to know each other a little bit better, just want to introduce myself. Marshall, let me make you a co-host if you don't mind. Let's see, so that maybe you can help me with the people coming in. Yeah, there's a few people trying to get in. So if you don't mind, Marshall, help me out with that. So speaking of getting to know each other better, let me tell you a little bit about my background before we get into the information that you are here to see tonight. This is not about me. This is about you and how you can change your life through this amazing business opportunity. Like I said, my name is Cesar Rincon. I'm originally from Colombia, South America. I've been living in the US now for almost 30 years. And been in the advertising and broadcasting business for the last 22 years. I've been very fortunate to find myself multiple times being at the right place at the right time with the right people. And because of that, I'm nobody special, but because of that, my career has, kind of gotten better and better every single year, every single season. And a few years ago, about 10 years ago, I decided to go into business for myself, starting my own advertising agency, doing advertising for many different types of companies, mass media, radio, television, billboards, all kinds of mass media advertising. And was very fortunate that I started right in 2009 as things were very, very bad. The economy was very bad for a lot of people. So as I started my business and things got better, my business did better. Like I said, being at the right place and doing something with it. So a few years ago, a friend of mine called me up and said, "Hey, Cesar, I have a business project that I'm working on. I know you have a lot of business experience. I know you know a lot of people. So I want to share with you what I'm doing so you can give me your opinion. I'd like to know what you think about it." And quite frankly, a couple of things were interesting about that situation. Number one, the person that called me had been very successful in business before, but at that particular time was doing very poorly. His restaurant had gone broke and, he was about to launch a new business project. Quite frankly, I thought he was going to ask me to borrow money or to invest in his business. The second thing that happened was that I said, you know what, sure, I'd love to take a look at it, but give me a week or two because I'm very busy. And I was very fortunate that at the time I was working 12, 14, 16 hours a day, sometimes 6, 7 days a week because our business was growing and growing. But what I didn't realize is that I was time broke. And so I was making money, things were good, but I had no time. So my friend insisted, and I don't know who invited you or how they invited you today, how urgent they were, but my friend was very urgent. He actually offered to pay me my consulting fee up front and showed up at my office the next day at 6 o'clock in the morning. And he showed me how we can get paid on bills. And when I saw the concept of getting paid on bills, like you will see tonight, to me made immediate sense for 3 simple reasons. The first reason I saw is that everybody, absolutely everybody, pays bills, including myself and probably including yourself. Second thing that I saw that caught my attention is that these bills, you can never pay them off. You can pay off a house, you can pay off a mortgage, student loans. Well, maybe not student loans, but you can pay pretty much anything off, but you can never pay off your bills. And then the third thing that I saw that caught my attention was the fact that this is a business that is sellable, but most importantly, it's willable. And in my corporate positions, if anything happened to me, I would just get replaced. With my advertising clients, if anything happened to me, they would just replace me. They'd find another ad agency. But in this business, if anything ever happened to me, the check for the business that we've built would continue to come to my family and continue to provide for my family. So we got started on the spot, and fast forward a few years, we've been very blessed that this company has been doing some amazing things, providing an opportunity, a track for us to run on. And now we've expanded into multiple countries and hundreds of business partners. And we're going to share with you what that means in just a second. So let's get right into the information. The company that we're talking about tonight is a company called ACN. We are the world's largest direct seller of energy, telecommunications, and other essential services. Nobody even gets close to how big our company is. And we have an established track record. You know, this is not a startup. We've been in the business for 27 years, since 1993, and we're now operating, as of today, in 27 countries in 5 continents around the world. Just the last 5 years, we've done over $4 billion in sales. And of course, to do that, we have millions of customers acquired. So this caught my attention because I realized that who I was partnering with was a lot bigger than I could ever get, or at least in a short period of time. And they had the track record of success, that I was not participating in a situation where it may or may not work out. This is a company that is super established, absolutely solid, all over the world. And of course, if you see at the bottom left of the screen, company's been recognized by Inc. magazine as a private titan. We've been in the Inc. 500 multiple times, A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. So basically, it's an above board company. And the image that you see there is our world headquarters in North Carolina, where we house over 1,200 employees, and it's our customer service center for North America. So big company offering us an opportunity to partner with them. Now, what got me really excited was the fact that the services that we were going to market are essential services, and that they're available for residential and for business. See, when I saw this portfolio of services, I got excited because I realized that I had a cell phone in my pocket. I was already using the internet. I was already using television. I was already using energy. How about you? Do you use any of these services? Do you know anybody that uses any of these services? How about home security and automation? How about businesses that accept credit cards? Do you know any businesses that accept credit cards? Of course, every single business accepts credit cards. And our newest service, identity theft protection, the service of the future. Before we get into identity theft protection, I just want you to look at the bar across the middle of the screen. And if you're in North America, you'll recognize all of these logos: AT&T, Spectrum, DirecTV, Dish Network. These are major companies that we partner with as a sales channel for them, and we're able to help them acquire customers. That's all that we do. We acquire customers for services that people already have, want, and need, and they simply can't live without them. So imagine an opportunity to get paid on all these services. Now, the future is upon us, and it's identity theft protection. See, data breaches and cybercrime are the biggest threats for consumers today. The fact of the matter is that your identity has probably already been compromised with all the major breaches, including Equifax. With all the major breaches, your data's probably already been compromised. You just don't know anything. You just don't know about it. Just last year, over 145 million records were exposed. And what does that mean? That means that at some point in the future, your information that's already out there for sale may be used against you. Somebody may use your information to buy a car, buy a house, maybe even commit a crime, and use your information when they get arrested. All kinds of crazy things we've seen with this service. And what's exciting from a business opportunity is that right now, 85% of American families or more have no form of ID theft protection. Absolutely no ID theft protection. And what's amazing is that the 15% that say that they do have some sort of ID theft protection, the reality is that they probably don't have anything that comes even close to what ID Seal has, because they may have protection from their bank or their credit card. Well, those companies protect themselves, but they're not going to fix something if somebody got a driver's license with your name on it in another state. They're not going to resolve an issue with a third-party provider that's reporting you to a credit report if it has nothing to do with them. So this service, ID Seal, uses a proprietary protection service that provides monitoring, alert, and restoration. They're going to help you if they find something wrong out there, and you're going to need help resolving it. They're going to help you do it, and they're going to reimburse you up to $1 million in fees if necessary. If you need to hire an attorney, or if you need to do the necessary things to resolve your issue, you're going to get reimbursed up to $1 million. And what's crazy is this cybercrime keeps growing and growing. So having ID theft protection is going to become as common as having car insurance or as having homeowners insurance or anything like that. So this business, our job, our role is to literally help expand the footprint of this business and help people protect their identities. So we do this business on a global basis. We have Princess joining us from the UK tonight. We partner with companies all over the world. In the UK, I know specifically, we partner with Virgin. We partner with EE. We partner with, there's Virgin, EE, and there's one more I can't remember right now. So we have partnerships with major providers all over the world. And all that we do is we help them acquire customers. Now, you may think, well, I don't know anybody in the UK. I don't know anybody in Italy. I don't know anybody in Germany. But guess what? Maybe your friend does. And that's how a network, a global network, a global business is born. Now, you have an opportunity to get your own online business through the ACN opportunity. The company takes care of everything. All we help is acquire customers and invite other business partners. Now, we have a charitable arm that does an incredible job partnering with the Ronald McDonald Houses around the world. And we also have something called Project Feeding Kids, where we feed a hungry child in North America every time a customer is acquired. And on select services, every single month when they pay the bill, we donate another meal to help feed a hungry child in the country that that customer is paying the bill. Now, what's our business model? You may ask yourself, hey, wait a minute. How can we go to market and provide these services, provide a better value, and make money? Well, it's very simple. And I can tell you from a personal standpoint, I've been in advertising for more than 20 years, and advertising works, but it's expensive, and you have to pay for it in advance. Most service providers spend millions and millions and billions of dollars to acquire new customers and to keep the ones that they already have. Instead, ACN does not do any advertising, and they go through independent business owners like ourselves to go out and bring the customers. What does that do? It brings a better value to the customer. We can save them a little bit of money. We can retain those customers longer, and of course, we have an opportunity to make some money. Now, how does the money work? Let me show you how simple this business is. Let's say you get started with ACN, and you go out and get customers. So the first 3 customers you get in a 30-day period, you're going to get a $75 bonus. In the UK, it's 75 pounds. When you get 2 more customers, for a total of 5 customers, you get another 125 for a total of $200. And then after that, every month, every 30-day period, for every 3 customers that you acquire, you get another $200 and $200 and $200. For every 3, $200, 3, $200, 3, $200, 3, $200. And it's unbelievable because you can go out and get as many customers as you want with absolutely no limit to how much you can earn. So imagine an opportunity to basically write your own paycheck by going out after as many customers as you want. Let's say you have a goal of earning $1,000 this coming month in April. Well, all you have to do is break it down and say, okay, how many customers do I need? I need 18 customers, or I need 17 customers, 17 services to earn $1,000. Well, if you want to make $1,000 in a week, go out and do that in a week. If you want to make it in a couple of days, in a day or 2 or 3, do it. The company will pay you based on your results. And in our training, we actually have a quick start training right after this event tonight. We're going to show you step by step how to start acquiring those customers. And you can write your own paycheck, especially in these times. I know there's a lot of people who need a paycheck yesterday because guess what? A lot of people have to pay their rent. They have to pay their mortgage tomorrow, and they don't know where that check is coming from. So we have a solution to help people start making money right away with unlimited income potential. Now, that's the first way we get paid. Now, as we acquire those customers, we're also going to get a recurring revenue from those customers. So you get paid on the front end for acquiring the customers. But what's going to happen a month from now? Those customers are going to pay the bill. And every month when the customers pay the bill, you're going to get paid anywhere from 3 to 20% of the spend of the bill. How do you get to the 20%? Very simple. You go out and get about 50 to 60 customers, depending on the market that you're in, and you can get a full 20% every single month on the billing volume of all of your customers. The more customers you get, the higher the percentage commission, and the higher your check is going to be. Now, keep in mind, there's some people here who are big thinkers. There's some people here that know somebody who owns an apartment complex. They know somebody who owns a restaurant or a factory or something like that. So imagine getting paid not only just on residential bills, but how about getting paid on business bills, on business services? So it's absolutely unlimited, and it gets paid every single month when they pay the bill. Now, in addition to that, you can introduce other people into the business. You help them get started. When they get their first few customers, their first 3 customers, you can also earn a bonus, a one-time upfront bonus of $50, anywhere from $50 to $300 for helping other people start their business, helping them get their first few customers, helping them get their first check, and then of course you get rewarded, you get an additional bonus. So that's also unlimited. You can introduce as many people as you want. And then what's gonna happen is those people's customers are gonna pay the bill. And guess what? Your friends and their friends and their friends, they're gonna wanna get paid that 20% residual on the customers that they're getting. But because you introduced them into the business, because you started the process, you can earn up to 4% on the customers that somebody else is bringing in. And when I saw this, I was, okay, that's it, I'm done. Sign me up, let's get started, because I know a few people, and I'm sure they know a few people that know a few people, and we've now been able to build a business that expands around the world. Now, here's what's exciting. The company has an automatic promotion system that helps you get paid more for doing the same work. You basically get a raise every time you advance in the compensation plan. Now, how does it work? The first position is called customer qualified. You have to have at least 3 services so that you can earn money in ACN. Nobody makes a dime just for signing up. You have to get customers. Everybody has to bring customers to the table. As you grow your team into about 30 or more customers, you now are becoming an executive team leader. Then you become a regional director with 600 customers or more, and then regional and senior vice presidents, which have increased residual income, incentive trips, and so many more rewards. Now, I see on the line we have several people who've actually been in the business for a little while and have had success in the business, and I want you to hear from them. I'm gonna bring on the line, let's see, I'm actually gonna bring on the line from Dallas, Texas, a lady that I have seen that's been working the business very hard for a little while. She's having a massive amount of success right now with new business partners getting started. She's also been recognized by the company as one of the top energy customer acquisition getters. She was actually featured on a video for our energy company. So I want you to hear a little bit about Ms. Faith Watson out of the Dallas market. Ms. Faith, can you please share with us your experience?
Absolutely. Cesar, thank you so much for letting me speak on this call. It's definitely an honor for you to allow me to speak. As Cesar said, my name is Faith Watson. I'm out of the Dallas area, and I have 28 business partners, over 250 customers, and it's truly all due to the system that you see right here that we're doing. I'm nobody special. I just start following the system, following exactly what the leaders are teaching you to do, and especially going to get on the call right after this. As long as you follow the instructions, that the roadmap, you would definitely have success. Not only that, I've also had free energy for quite a while now, and I'm super excited about having free energy. I don't know about you, but summer's coming, and free energy works for me. Thank you so much, Cesar. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Faith. Appreciate that. Now let's go to the Houston, Texas marketplace. I see a gentleman who has been having tremendous success in the business. Somebody who actually just kind of busted into a presentation like this in person, and he actually decided to get started into the business without no prior knowledge of this business, without even knowing the person that ended up sponsoring him into the business. So this is a gentleman who has a military background, travels all over the country for work, and has found success here in the ACN business. So I want to bring on the line Mr. Nicholas Walker out of the Houston market.
Good evening, Cesar. Can you hear and see me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Outstanding. Well, once again, I want to thank you so much for all your diligent efforts, the way you're leading us to success, and thank you so much for taking the time to do this presentation. As Mr. Cesar Rincon mentioned, my name is Nicholas Walker. I've been in the business a very short time. Outside of ACN, I'm actually in IT. I do have roughly 28 business partners and 250 individual customers that pay a bill every month. And when they pay a bill every month, I get a percentage of those bills. And I truly owe it all to the training and support of the ACN system and leaders like Mr. Cesar Rincon. Back to you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Walker. I appreciate that. Now, let me just ask you, had you ever done anything like this before?
No, sir. Never did anything like this before. As you mentioned, I just kind of found my way into the business. It was a divine appointment, and I've been blessed ever since.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. Now I want to go across the state of Texas into the state capital, into the Austin market. I want to bring on the line somebody that I have tremendous respect for. This is somebody who actually we kind of got started in the business around the same period of time and has had massive success in the business, has helped not only himself find success in the business, but has helped many other people reach advanced positions in the compensation plan. And he is just, inches away from reaching the position of regional vice president. I want to bring on the line a regional director out of the Austin market, Mr. Greg Sewell. Mr. Sewell, are you on the line? I think we may not have Mr. Sewell. So, all right. So we'll move on out to Columbus, Texas also. In Columbus, Texas, we actually have the opportunity to hear. This is a very rare opportunity because, as you can see in the compensation plan, we're kind of going up the compensation plan. So it's a rare opportunity to get to hear tonight from a gentleman and we're a couple who have had tremendous success. Years ago, they actually picked up their life and moved from California to the Texas marketplace and just literally blew up the business. They found massive success here, have expanded into multiple countries. We worked together when we did the expansion into Mexico a few years ago. And these are just incredible people who are focused on helping others find success. And in turn, of course, they've had their own success. So I want to bring on the line from Columbus, Texas, Regional Vice Presidents, Wayne and Lori Luther. Are you there, Mr. Luther? Can you hear us okay?
Sure am. I'll tell you what, I am so excited, guys. Thanks for bringing me on board. But my wife and I were traditional business owners back 12 and a half years ago. That's how long we've been in the business. And we were doing really well in our mortgage and real estate company. And literally overnight, like what's happening right now, our businesses crashed. We watched for a period of time, our businesses go from multiple, and this is no lie, multiple millions of dollars to zero. And we were so blessed in 2008. We saw this business got started in 6 months, became full-time with the business. Now we're regional vice presidents, and we've got over, thousands of business partners in most of the U.S. and 14 countries. And we've got tens of thousands of customers that when they pay a bill every month, my family gets a check. So, but it's what we feel now is it's not about us. We've done our work. We've gotten to where we want to get to, but we want to help a whole lot of people get there too, because this is a bad time in our country, a bad time in our economy. We don't know where it's going to go. This is uncharted territory for all of us. Hey guys, whatever we can do to help you, we want to help. So back to you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Luther. Appreciate your time. I know you're super busy with calls all over the place, and it's just an honor to have you on the call tonight. So, for those of you who are thinking, well, okay, this sounds really good. I want to get started. How do I do this? Well, it's very, very simple. And this is the one thing I loved as a business owner. I didn't want any more work. I didn't want any more responsibilities. So ACN allows you to become an independent business owner for a one-time fee of $199 plus a $25 monthly support fee. And this just blew me away because, you know, our company, my advertising agency, we charge thousands of dollars to build websites for other companies. And literally this company will provide you a fully functioning website that works in 27 countries around the world. All the ordering capabilities, all the customer service, everything is done for you for a one-time fee. They provide the online marketing tools, the Compass app, the complete business tracking and reporting, the complete customer support. See, they do what we don't want to do. We don't want to do billing. We don't want to do collections. We don't want to do anything like that. What we do is we focus on two very simple things. We acquire customers, we help people save some money and get a better value and protect their identity. And we introduce other people to the business concept and help them do the same thing. Acquire customers, help their friends and family get a better value, protect their identities, and so on and so forth. So when I saw this, I got started on the spot. And if that's you, welcome aboard. You know, we say that normally there's two types of people who see this information. First type of person says, hey, you know what? You could have had me at Essential Services. Literally, I'm in, I'm ready to go. How do I sign up? How do I get started? That's the first type of person. Second type of person says, you know what? This is not for me. I'm okay. I don't want more money. You know, the bank said they won't take any further deposits because I just make too much money. My kids are set. I just don't want to do it. And that's okay. Not everybody's going to want to do it. So if you're that type of person, we're going to ask a couple of simple favors. You know, the first favor is that you support the person that invited you to see the information because they thought highly of you as a potential business partner. They thought highly of you to be working alongside helping you make money. Now, if you choose not to, that's okay. So support their business, try one of the services, definitely get the identity theft protection because that's something that you will be amazed when you see what's out there that you may not even know about. And then the second favor that we're going to ask you is that you think of other people that you know and introduce them to the person that invited you tonight. Because I guarantee you, there's somebody that you know that is praying for an opportunity right now. Tomorrow's April 1st, my birthday, by the way. Tomorrow, millions of people are freaking out. Where are they going to get the money to pay their rent? Where are they going to get the money to pay their bills? Where are they going to get the money? So somebody that you know is praying for an opportunity, and this just may be it. So if you know somebody like that, please introduce them to the person that invited you and let them show them the information so they can see it and judge for themselves. Now, for those of you getting started with us, the next steps are very simple. First step, of course, enroll as an IBO. Get started online. It takes about 5 minutes to get your online store going. Utilize the support system. We actually have a quick start training starting right at 8 o'clock Central Time that we're going to go over the basic steps to get your business moving forward quickly. Participate in that training. Start acquiring customers. And remember, you're going to be in business for yourself. It's your own business, but you're never going to be by yourself. See, the hardest part as being a business owner like myself, like Mr. Luther was, and like many other people on the line, is that when you're a business owner, you have absolutely no help. Nobody's trying to help you. In this business, you will have so much support, you will not believe it. So please get back to the person that invited you and let them know if you're A, if you want to get started, you want to start making money with us, or if you're a B and you want to save money, you want to protect your identity, and you want to introduce other people to help them make money. So that's all I got for you tonight. My name is Cesar Rincon. Thank you for your attention, and we'll see you at 8 o'clock right here for the training. And you can stay on the line. We're going to leave the lines open. Thanks.